All rise. Support court with Judge Van Der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1067, Daniel's case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Okay, it looks like Miss Daniels brought this case before the court. And what's your name, sir?
Michael.
All right. Michael, well, what's your last name? I don't want to call you by your first name.
Clough.
Michael Clough. All right, Mr. Clough. It looks as though you were brought to court
Unwillingly.
and to be put on child support, but
Right.
she's not here.
She's never here, you know? She never showed up.
All right, so tell me what's going on. Well, you know she brought you here for you to pay child support. So
Right.
what's going on with you all's situation?
I mean, not too long ago, she dropped the kids off. She was in a strange vehicle, saying she was about to come up on some money, and I haven't seen her since, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm taking care of these kids. I got to go to work. I can't, you know, they my kids. I had them, I made them, but, you know, I got to go to work.
Okay. How many kids are we talking?
5.
5 kids? She dropped out 5 kids with
5
you?
kids, Your Honor. No
And
clothes,
kept going.
No nothing.
Who was
kept
driving the car? Could you see?
I couldn't see. You know how it is.
Buckle up, because this case is wild. A father gets dragged into court for child support. But guess what? The mother doesn't even show up. The real shocker? She vanished 2 months ago after dropping off 5 kids. No car seats, no diapers, nothing. She rolled up in a beat-up car, promised a payday, and then disappeared. Since then, this man has been holding it down. No contact, no help, just full-time parenting and full-time work. The judge is stunned, but Dad stays calm. He's just trying to survive. 5 kids, solo parenting, and still showing up to court. This moment hits hard. One parent vanished. The other is stuck doing it all. The tension? Real. The struggle? Relatable. The courtroom? Watching it all unfold. The truth is clear. He didn't come to dodge support. He's already carrying the load alone.
No, I don't.
Maybe you don't.
Tell me what you mean.
I mean, you know, these women get with these strange guys, and you know, they give them this false hope. And so she was in some kind of old Cutlass with some 20s on it, and she rode off in the sunset. Haven't seen her since.
And all 5 of the kids were in that car?
All 5 of them sitting on each other's laps.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my gosh. Are any of the kids in car seats or should be in car seats?
No car seats. My youngest kid didn't even have any diapers, you know. And I called my mom and asked her. She said no, so I had to do what I had to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long ago did that happen?
Like 2 months ago.
2 months.
2 months ago.
Have you heard from her at all?
Haven't heard from her at all. I sent her some texts when I got the letter about coming to court. But
Right.
I haven't heard anything since.
Okay. Did she tell you she was going to bring you to court for child support?
She did. And then she dropped the kids off, and I haven't seen her since.
Okay. So what was the conflict? Like, what happened for you all to get to the point to where she said, I'm going to file child support on you?
Well, I was working out of town, Your Honor, and I was sending her about $500 a week, but she wasn't satisfied with that. She felt like she should have $2,000 a week, and I just couldn't do it, Your Honor. I couldn't survive off giving her that much money, and, you know, I tried to work it out with her, and then I ended up getting a letter in the mail, which I thought was crazy.
Okay.
All right, here's where the money battle gets real. Dad was sending $500 a week, but Mom demanded $2,000, an amount that would crush him financially. When he couldn't meet her demands, she filed for child support and then completely disappeared. Now he's covering everything. No help, no backup, while working as a McDonald's cook and raising 5 kids alone. The judge is asking all the right questions, and Dad's responses? Pure struggle. No complaints, just facts. This moment hits hard. A man drowning in responsibility, yet still dragged to court by someone who won't even show up. The courtroom sees the truth. He's not dodging support. He's already carrying the load. His job barely covers his kids' needs, but he's still out here grinding, respecting the room shifts, and rightfully so.
Are the kids on any type of government assistance or anything?
No, ma'am, Your Honor. I pay for everything.
Okay, you pay
Yes,
for
ma'am.
health insurance and everything like that?
All of it. And I work at McDonald's, you know, and I can't afford that, you know. 5 kids, McDonald's salary, it's hard out here.
Okay, so you're in management?
No, I work on the line. I'm a cook.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Best
All right.
cook out here.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't eat at McDonald's, otherwise I'll put your cooking skills to the test.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but you cook other stuff, right? You can cook outside of
Oh, yeah,
what
I
you're
cook
making.
other stuff outside of work.
Okay, all right. You do like private in-home stuff, so like if me and my husband needed a private chef,
no,
you could do
Your
that?
husband don't want the stuff I cook, you know.
What you cook?
Oh, I'm not able to discuss that in the courtroom right now.
Oh, okay, got you.
Right.
Right, okay.
If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, but you know what? I don't even want to know.
Yeah, you probably don't.
Okay, all right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and dismiss this case.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
I left them in the car, so I really do got to get back home.
You left them by themselves?
What a dog watching them.
There's a dog watching the kids in the car.
The dog watching.
Is it like a German Shepherd? I have a German Shepherd.
No, it's a poodle, but he's trained to watch the kids.
So you left the poodle with the kids?
Yeah, the kids, yeah.
How old is the oldest child?
11.
Well, I guess that's not too bad. How old is the youngest child?
2.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad, but let me hurry up and get you out of here so you can go back and get with those kids,
I
okay?
appreciate it.
This part brings some humor, but the struggle is real. The judge jokes about his cooking, even asks if he does private gigs. His response? Let's just say his skills in the kitchen might not be what she expects. The courtroom laughs, but behind it is the truth. He's hustling. This isn't just about flipping burgers. It's about survival mode. 5 kids to feed, bills to pay, and no help in sight. He's stretching every skill he has just to keep his family afloat. The judge sees it too. Behind the jokes is a man doing everything he can while the person who dragged him to court is nowhere to be found. Every laugh lands, but the reality stays sharp. Pressure most couldn't handle. And yet, he's still standing.
So we're going to dismiss this case. Now, she does have the right, if she wants to refile it in the future.
Right.
That's not saying that she will get what she's looking for, but she does have the right to do that. I just want to make sure that you understand that.
Right. Well, I don't think she'll show up anytime soon. She went to Miami to get a BBL, so...
What's a BBL?
They take the fat from the stomach and put it in the butt. Yeah.
Oh,
So
so like plastic surgery?
I guess. I seen a picture. It was 10 or 12 of them in wheelchairs at the airport. So
Okay, well, all
we're in
right.
the wrong business, you know.
Maybe so. I need to be one of those doctors.
Right.
Okay, well, Mr. Clough, if there is nothing further, you are free to leave and get to the car to get with those kids, okay?
Right. I'm gonna get there right now. I
All right,
appreciate it, yo.
thank you.
Thank you.
Now it's decision time. The judge dismisses the case, and it's clear why. Mom didn't even bother to show up. But the real shocker? Dad left the kids in the car with a poodle. Yes, a poodle. The oldest is 11, the youngest just 2, and Dad was racing back as fast as he could. The courtroom laughs, but the reality is harsh. This is a father doing his best under impossible circumstances. No help, no breaks, just survival. Then comes the real kicker. Mom didn't just disappear. She went to Miami for a BBL, leaving behind 5 kids for cosmetic surgery. Dad drops the detail that she's currently in a wheelchair, fresh from surgery, while he's drowning in responsibility. The judge's face says it all. Disbelief, then a hint of amusement. Wrong business, he jokes. Maybe you should have been a surgeon, not a cook. He reminds Mom she can refile, but let's be real, no one expects her back. Dad hurries out, heading back to his kids and that loyal poodle. This case? A perfect mix of comedy, tragedy, and real life. One parent chasing clout, the other chasing diapers. Case closed.